Everything looks good. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Happy Thursday. The week is almost over. The weekend has almost arrived. Let's take care of ourselves. As you can see, I'm in the sunshine. If you can afford yourself some sunshine, highly encouraged always. And let's get healthy. Here we go. Let's begin with some sun salutations. I'm going to slip my shoes off because it just feels so much better when you have your feet on the mat on a nice, flat, solid surface. So we're going to start off with 5 sun salutations. If you don't know what a sun salutation is, just do your best. That's all that matters. And you'll learn, you'll pick it up, and you'll start to enjoy it, I bet you. Here we go. We're going to inhale breath, take the hands up high. Don't focus so much on following me with the breathing. Just reach up, stretch up, go up. Exhale, arms out wide. Hinge the hips, plant your hands. Let your spine decompress. Hamstring stretch, neck hang off your spine. Step your right leg back. Let's add a little bit to this. Step the right leg back. Keep your left leg forward. Use your hands as a base and look up. Don't overstretch the right hip flexor. Good. Step forward, finding a forward fold, and step back with your left foot. Look up. And step forward. Right foot steps back. Left foot steps back. Inhale finds an upward facing dog. And exhale finds a downward facing dog. Feel free to rock out your hips. Right knee bend, left knee bend, right heel down, left heel down, alternating side to side, getting in your rib cage, getting into your shoulders, hamstrings, spine, Achilles tendons. Good. Tiptoe the feet up to meet the hands. Feet are together touching, heels touching, big toe joints touching, hinge at the hips, come up, 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 up. Inhale, breath, reach up, stretch up. And then exhale, swan dive, go right into your next one. Enjoy the fold. Right foot steps back. Get that nice up look. Right foot steps forward. Left foot steps back. Looking up, stretching up. Left foot steps forward. You know what? Let's go ahead and plant the hands and hop back this time to a plank. Inhale finds your up dog. And exhale finds your down dog. You don't have to hop, by the way. If you felt like your hop was a bit rickety, feel free to step back. Good. Downward facing dog. Now bend the knees, look forward. Walk your feet up through your straight leg forward fold, ankle bones touching, big toe joints touching, side by side. Inhale, come up with a flat spine, stretch up, reach up, go up. That's 2. Exhale, swan dive, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Left foot steps back. Let's go right into it. Right foot steps back. Inhale finds your up dog. I know I changed gears there. Just felt like I wanted to. Exhale finds down dog. Tiptoe your feet up to meet your hands. Stretch the hamstrings. Inhale, flat spine, come up. And exhale, swan dive. Drop in for number 4. That's 3. Right foot steps back. Left foot steps back. Upward facing dog. Maybe you keep the knees off the ground this time. Put more pressure into the hands and top of the feet. Lock the knees. And then roll over the toes. Press through your hands. Use your abdominals to press your hips up and back down dog. Right heel lift. Left heel lift. Good. Tiptoe the feet up to the hands. Stretch the hamstrings. Flat spine. Feet are together. Come up with a straight flat spine. Inhale, reaching up, stretching up, going up. And then exhale, swan dive. Let's get our 5th. Plant the hands. Right foot step. Left foot step. Inhale, breath. Up dog. And exhale, breath. Down dog. Learning these movements is a lot like learning a language. It's a little rough at first, but then it gets better. Not saying I know a lot of languages, but, I think most of us know that as we get better at things, it gets easier. You flow a little easier and better. It doesn't feel so daunting. Bend the knees, tiptoe your feet up to your hands. Feet together, ankle bones touching. Hinge at the hip, stretch your hamstrings. Flat spine, come up, stretch up, reach up, go up. And exhale, hands at your sides. Nice job, y'all. All right. Movement pattern that I've been doing this week that I really like. Again, we're going to need to have shoes off. Preferably, I would have socks off, but I'm going to put my shoes back on, so I'm going to leave the socks on now. What I would like to do is go feet together, hinge the hips, plant your hands, drop into the knees, okay? Knees, ankles, shins, Achilles tendons, calf muscles. We're just going to hang out right here for a moment. A lot of people can have issues with this position, and if you have issues with this position here, like this is just too much on your ankles, your shins, right? You need to come down, come to your knees. If you have issues, you'll probably have issues with squatting as well. You won't be able to really get your hips back because you're limited by ankle mobility. So having strong, mobile ankles is, I highly, highly advise it, y'all. It's something that I see a lot of degeneration in people who are like basically hitting 70, right around 70, the feet and the ankles. It's a big issue. Okay, now drop down to your knees. Get into those toes a little bit. Good. And then point your toes, sit back on your heels, really stretching the shin muscle, tops of your ankles. Those muscles are responsible for stabilizing your ankle. So if you jump upon landing, that's the muscle, the shin, the anterior tibialis. That's the muscle that keeps you from rolling and breaking your ankle. So it's really, really wise to keep this muscle flexible, strong, and supple. How do you keep it really strong? Well, you do dynamic exercise like plyometrics, jumping, bounding, skipping, running, right? It's necessary when we walk. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to lift our foot. Good. Now shift forward, tuck your toes under, and sit back on your ankles without lifting your knees like this, okay? So you're not going to extend your quadricep or extend your knee. You're just going to roll right back. And if you can get your heels down, that's advised, okay? Keep your feet parallel, heels down. Now, if you can go heels down and you can bring your hands up 5 times. 1, heels stay down, hands come up. 2, right? This is a bit of a task. This is kind of advanced. 3, you'll notice your shin muscle has to flex a lot. 4, if I reach down here, my shin is hard as a rock. And 5, coming forward and just tap and rock. And tap and rock. This is stuff that gets neglected all the time, folks. Little kids do this stuff no problem. They'll be like, what are you talking about? What? You want me to do what? Why? Right? But as adults, we start to fear this kind of motion and then we avoid it and then it gets worse. So you need to keep these joints supple. Good. Straighten out those legs. Okay. Let's get into the hamstrings. Right knee can bend, left knee can bend. If you can't touch the ground, get yourself some yoga blocks or some dumbbells or maybe your shoes. Okay. You can use your shoes. Just dance. Okay. Right knee bend, left leg straight. Left leg bend, right leg straight. Letting some blood flow into your head. Now lock both knees and really drip. Let that upper body drape over your lower body. Maybe you can grab the backs of your Achilles tendons, okay, with your pincher fingers, your forefinger and your thumb, and pull and pull. Really pull. Get a deep bend here. Lock your knees, shift weight into your toes, flex your abdominals, draw your lats down like you're doing a pull-up on your own leg, and pull those hammies long. Good. Relax. Roll yourself up. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it up, roll it up. Right hand low back, left hand low back. Squeeze your glutes, lock your knees. Thighs are tight. Okay. Shift some weight into your heels and then push your hips forward. Shift weight into your heels, push your hips forward, lift your heart up, drop your head back. Modified backward bend. Keep going. Keep going. Squeezing glutes tight, keeping thighs tight. You have a solid, strong frame. A lower half is your frame. And change. Come up, 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 up. Take a moment, get your bearings back. Let that marinate for a moment. All right. Do I want to do that? Yeah. I wanted to keep us off the floor, but it's just such a good one, and we'll only spend a couple minutes on it. Got to do it. Crisscross applesauce, folks, outside of the hips, the knees, the shins, the ankles, right here. It's all on par with what we're working. This will absolutely improve your mobility. This position right here. I say it all the time. I'll continue saying it until I don't want to say it anymore. But there are statues of humans all over the world for thousands of years depicting human beings doing this very thing. Okay? In large group settings, people sitting on floors a long time ago before we had mass manufacturing of chairs, people would sit on the ground. Eastern cultures, for example, sit on the ground. Crisscross applesauce, heroes pose, kneeling positions. These are all essential, and our Western lifestyles aren't exactly forgiving of this. But this is our natural ability. This is our innate ability right here. You can take an elbow and touch it out front. Do it. You can take the other elbow and touch it out front on the ground. Do it. You can take both elbows and touch both elbows and hands. Elbows first, then you drop the hands. Maybe you can tuck your chin. Maybe you real freaky flexible and you can start to get your head down to that ground without your tailbone lifting off. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm almost there. Got it. Good. Now, this should be burning in the upper back portion, like the top portion of your ass, the upper outer ass. All right. That should be stretching real good. I like saying upper outer ass. It just feels good. All right. Sit yourself up. Legs come out wide. Take them out wide. Now we're going inside. We just did the outside of the hips. Let's take it to the inside. Okay. The inside of the legs, the inner thigh muscles. These suckers get tight. They don't like to open very much. So it's important that we don't neglect doing this stuff. I'm not asking that you go through a full yoga class and whatnot, but I'm only teaching this class twice a week now. So we have to take some time for some mobility. These are good conversations to have with yourself. This physical conversation here, this yoga, this union of attention and physical body. Yoga means union. Now, right hand to left foot, left hand to right foot, side to side, several times. You don't have to look like me, okay? But if you can reach and touch, that's what I want. I just want you to push yourself. And if you can keep your hamstrings slightly engaged, like you've got the ability to do something like this under control, that means that your hamstring is functional through the stretch. And that's what you want. You want a functional muscle at the end of its stretch. Nice. Okay, one more time. Crisscross. One more time. And really use your elbows, especially you guys out there. Use your elbows. Get over the top. Push your elbows into your inner knee. And if it hurts, good. I'm sorry. Okay, it ain't gonna change unless it hurts. I'm telling you, it won't change. You can practice this, and unless you kind of get into those uncomfortable zones, it definitely ain't gonna change quickly. That's for sure. It's gonna take a while, a lot of consistency and practice, and if you're going mellow. But the body wants to maintain the status quo. And if you want to see changes, you've got to push it past that. You've got to push into your flexibility. You got to push into your strength. You got to push into your cardiovascular system. You got to push into your mental toughness. You got to push into your career. You got to push into your education. You don't get anywhere very fast lollygagging. So when you work out, I recommend, have some confidence and don't lollygag. but don't hurt yourself. All right, here we go. Let's take those legs straight out front and let's just hammer the hamstrings. You got 20 seconds. Ready, set, let's go. I'm gonna grab my toes. I'm gonna hinge at the hips. You can see this hinge, y'all. I'm hinging. Elbows down. Tuck my chin. You can start to either walk your hips back or walk your heels forward. Your choice. Hinge, get into your hammies, get into your calves. Let it burn. If you really get loose into this posture, you should feel it in your calves, your hamstrings, your low back, all the way up your spine into the back of your skull. That's how much you can stretch and coil here. Good, relax. Let's go ahead and counterpose that once. Take your hands down, fingers face out, parallel the feet. Okay, and we're just gonna press the hips as high as you can from a reverse tabletop position. Press, 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 press. Drop your head back, engaging that whole backside body that we were just stretching. Push, squeeze, keep your knees parallel, keep your feet parallel. Don't overdo the bicep. Breathe. Let your head drop back, look back, going back. Squeezing your glutes big time. Good, relax. Now, don't just put your butt down. See if you can walk your hands up to these feet. This is that ankle mobility I'm talking about, folks. All right, a little pooping in the woods pose here. Good, let's go ahead and take 5 squats. We're gonna take the hands up, and the bottom is right here. My butt is 2 inches off my heels. That's the bottom. Here we go, let's go. Let's do 5 of these. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. 1 more. That's 5. Going all the way back down, and let's come out. Good. Shake it off a little bit. All right, let's put our shoes on. Put on them shoes. Could go barefoot, but it's a pretty dry climate here, and I don't want cracked heels. That's the thing. Otherwise, I'd absolutely be barefoot. Cracked heels suck. All right, what do we got on time? Oh yeah, we're spending some good time on mobility today. Got to do it right here. Let's do a little Zen sway, a little trunk twisting, mobilizing the spine and hips. Get this nice sling action going. You're trying to take your arms as wide as possible and use them like a stick, if you had like a piece of rebar, something flexible and bendy, and you were swinging it around your body, like a bow maybe. Well, your arms become that bow. Create some tension. There's a little bit of bend in there. You should feel a nice stretch on your backside bicep and pectoral on your backstroke arm. I just had a nice little pop there on the 15th or 20th one. Good, let's get a few more. Keep going. You see I'm transferring my weight from foot to foot. It's coming through. It's coming through. This applies to so many different sports, folks. And relax. Nice. All right, I'm gonna get this out of the way here. Here we go, grab your heavy object. Let's start off with some big bang for your buck movement here. I'm gonna grab one. We're gonna go for 20 reps. We got 20 squats. I'm gonna grab one dumbbell, it's 50 pounds. And we're gonna rock out 20 front squats. You want big bang for your buck movement? Right here. It's just a standard front squat, especially if you don't have access to a gym, but you got some heavy stuff sitting around. Front rack, y'all. Here we go. 20 reps. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was 10 wide. I'm going to go a little more narrow and parallel here. Here we go. Knees are going to come over the toes a little bit more. Heels have room to come up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. Woo. I'm gonna start my workout here. All right. I go right into that. Now, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do one high velocity plyometric. It's about as high velocity as you can get. You're gonna jump as far out in front as you can. You're gonna land in control, completely reset, restart, turn around, set, load, explode. We're jumping forward. It's called a forward bound. I'll demonstrate. I've got fairly narrow feet. Set, load, explode. And when I land, ka-chung, I'm bending my knees. My hips are going back because my butt's my body's biggest shock absorber. Then I'm going to turn around, set, load, explode. Okay, so you've got the takeoff and the landing. Now, you shouldn't need any more than about 10 feet of space, which I think most of us can afford. Here we go. We got 10 of them. All right, no big rush, no big hurry. Let's be explosive. Let's be safe. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The most important part here is your landing, folks. Be aware of your landing. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And obviously, if it feels rickety and unsafe, back it off 50%, 70%. Just find something you can sustain. 8. 9. 10. Breathing. Big breaths. Uh-huh. Oh, I see a bunch of kids hopping around the house. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all. All right. You don't need to wait for this. But if you want to pretend you're carrying your baby, so I'm going to put 30 pounds on because, you know, Zena's in that range. I'm going to hold this front rack, okay? Front rack. I'm doing what's called a jab step. Here's what it looks like with a weight and what it looks like without a weight. With a weight. Same leg for 10. 2, 3. Okay, I'm not doing a full lunge. It's like in sports, like juke, when you're trying to do a misdirection, like a running back with the football, he's trying to dodge the defender. He goes like this, and he changes direction. He plants the foot, plant, change direction, okay? This is that. Look, plant, out. Get in, get out. If I went lateral, look what it looks like. Okay? This is plyometric, quick twitch muscle fibers. 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Here we go. I call this a forward stepping jab or a forward jab step. 3, right leg first, 2, 1. Let's go. 1. You don't need to go down super low. 2. Just in and out quickly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. Ooh, take a second. And you know, with this kind of exercise, this is highly explosive. This is plyometrics. You get a high heart rate, you get in zone 4, zone 5 heart rates. You don't need a lot of sets of this because you'll probably feel a little sore tomorrow. Here we go, other side. unless you're, used to it and you're in really great shape because you train with me all the time. 3, 2, left foot for 10. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo. Breathing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do we have thumbs up or thumbs down with that exercise? Jab step. Cool, I see thumbs up. That's good. And I see little kids working out, which is even better. Woo! All right, so we've got 20 pogos. What's a pogo? Everything from about 4 inches above the knee down is getting its butt kicked. The shins, the calves, the Achilles tendons, the feet, the thighs, the knees. It's gonna look like this. You're getting up off the ground, getting as high as you can. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's just off the ground, off the ground, off the ground. Spend as little amount of time on the ground as possible. Here we go, folks. Let's go for 30. Why not? 30 is a good rep range. 3, 2, 1. Get vertical, get fast. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 30. Ooh. Bye, ZZ. You're such a beautiful smarty pants. Our nanny's taking Xena for a walk in the stroller. Xena's screaming, bye, Dada. All right, so we just did 2 legs. I'm gonna take it one step further. We're going 1 leg now, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? 10 to 20, be very mindful here. This is a big advancement going to a single leg, multiple response plyometric movement. Be careful of your ankles, be safe. You absolutely should not be feeling like you're gonna roll your ankle. If that's the case, you're gonna be very gentle. You just do little hops and you can use your other foot to assist you. Here we go. Right foot, 10 to 20. Getting vertical. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, feel that in the patella tendon, the shin, the calf. All right, left side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 13, 15, 18, 19, 20. Oh, and if you can't tell, we're working the legs, folks. We are working the legs because legs are what make an athlete athletic. It's the legs. Unless you're like a powerlifting bench press guy, then you just look like a gorilla with little legs. And we all know that's silly. Don't be that guy or girl, especially. Jeez Louise. Okay. Yeah, let's hammer it because we're only going to have time for 2 sets of this. So here we go. Front rack, deep squats for 20. We're going back through one more time. On the second set, hopefully, you should start to feel your legs are a little fatigued. I did a bunch of squats this morning, so mine's amplified, but that's what you're looking for. By the time you're done working out, you should feel a little bit of a tremble, a little fatigued. Your muscles should feel jittery. That's when you know you did it right. Here we go, folks. We got a front rack and we got 20 squats. I'm going to go wide for 10, then I'm going to go narrow for 10. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 going narrow. Parallel feet. 11. A little more knees here. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Woo! And now if you're doing that with no weight or very lightweight, and you're wondering why the heck's he breathing so hard, because that weighs as much as a small child. That's why. And I'm in the sunshine. That adds to it. Get yourself some water, y'all, if you need it. Next motion is jab steps. Oh, excuse me. I knew I was like, I can feel Hannah. Hannah's saying, no, Brysen, it's not jab steps. It's forward bound. What are you doing? Come on. All right. So we got that forward bound. Okay, we're going to jump for 10. Big jump, forward jump. Ooh, my quads are feeling it. All right, here we go. 10 reps. Let's boogie. Jump in, land and control, reset. 1, 2. You'll notice I'm not in a big hurry. 3, 4. You can use your arms to throw yourself forward. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look in. I throw my arms back, load, and explode. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Unless we did do 4 jab steps, and I got it backwards, which very well might be the case, but it's all right. Nobody's getting hurt here. It's okay. Good job, y'all. Again, if you can work out, do strength training out in the sun, and get a good sweat, get all that vitamin D, that is so good for your body. To push yourself hard in the heat, in the sunshine, and overcome it and get good recovery afterward, oh man, that is a health superpower. You know, if you think about it from an environmental perspective of like what your body can handle environmentally, high heat, high stress, high sun exposure, UV rays, that'll make you resilient any day of the week. Here we go. We got forward jab steps. In fact, let's switch it up. We're going to step out about 60-ish degrees, not quite 45, about 60, a little bit more of an outward step, okay? And our lengthened leg is going to remain bent. Notice this. 1, 2. You don't want your back leg, your trail leg, to be straightened out, then you don't have any athleticism. Here we go. 10 on the right and 10 on the left. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in and out. Load it, explode it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feels good when you have a lot of power because that muscle is just filling up with blood. It's contracting, just wham. And you feel that pressure, you feel that tension, and it feels good. Feels really good. Let's get it up. Woo. All right, other side. Here we go. Stepping left, lateral jab step. 3. A little bit of that Heisman Trophy pose. If anyone's ever seen the Heisman Trophy figure. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up. And you should have opposite hand forward of the leg that comes out. Left foot steps, right hand comes forward. Bah. Bah. I'll call that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll do one more for good measure. Ah. Woo. Good job, y'all. Big deep breaths. Why not? Big old deep breaths. The more air you can take in, the harder you can work for longer. Just like a vehicle, just like a combustion engine. The more air it brings in, the more power it produces. If you cut the air off, power's cut off. Learn to breathe big, learn to breathe deep. All right, here we go. Pogos, 30 of them, getting vertical. 2 feet. Okay, calf muscles. By the way, these are the big bang for your buck metabolic muscles here. You strengthen the calves, the shins, the quads, the hammies, the glutes, the core, all from here down. Your metabolism is different. Your hormone profile will change. Training your legs and getting strong legs, more testosterone, more muscle building hormones. You'll have a leaner body, 100%. Especially if your diet is on point too. Okay, here we go. Pogos, feet together. We got 30 reps. 3, 2, 1. Let's boogie. 15. 20. 30. Good. If you feel like you're barely getting off the ground, that's okay. Just get off the ground. All right, get off the ground. Get explosive. You're trying to train quick twitch muscle fibers. That right there, by the way, that's the very kind of motion that makes you have denser bones. If you didn't know that. NASA astronauts that spend extended periods of time in space, they come back to Earth and they go on rebounder trampoline training programs. And then eventually they go on like jump rope, bouncing, jumping programs because they need gravitational force against the skeletal structure to rebuild the lost bone density. Right foot pogo 10 to 20, folks. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Get some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 20. Woo. Here we go. Other side in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot. Up. 1, 2. Try to keep your right foot off the ground at all times. 7, 9, 10. 7, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, now put your finger on your nose and spin around 10 times fast. I'm just kidding. I was kidding. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Woo! All right, what do we got? 15 minutes left? Yeah, let's switch gears. All right, let's do some core. And I wanted to keep the use of weights minimal today. That was my goal. I think I'm doing pretty good at that. So let's keep it that way, which means, by the way, if you don't have any weights, it's hard to train your back muscles because your back is a pulling muscle, right? Unless you have bars and different objects that you can grab a hold of, right? Your chest, you can train your chest, shoulders, and triceps on a wall, on the floor. But your back, you actually need to pull things, right? So it helps to have weights, right? We can do single arm rows, double arm rows, upright rows, but everybody needs to have weights. I think we do, but we're gonna do push-ups, y'all. We're gonna do push-ups, and then we're gonna follow the push-ups with a right hand plank. One-handed plank with a slight elbow bend so that the chest is involved. All right, here we go. We got 10 to 20 push-ups. I'm gonna actually use my dumbbells. You don't have to use dumbbells. I just kind of like it, feels nice. And then when I come into my plank, after I've done my 10 to 20, you're gonna come into your plank, your left hand's gonna be out and your square hips just holding a solid right side, okay? Here we go, y'all. 10 to 20, your push-up of choice. You can do them from your knees, you can do them from your toes, you can do them on a table, whatever you want, all right? They're your push-ups. 10 to 20, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep your core under control. 18, 19. That's 20. Now, wide feet. Try to follow after me if you can. You got wide feet, and you're doing a single arm plank right here. 5. We're going for 20 seconds. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 18, 19. Switch. 1. 10. 12. Try to keep your right hip down as much as you can. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Knees come down. Shake off your hands real quick. We got one more drill. We're going to come into a high plank. We're going to drop into a 50% push-up and hold it. 20 seconds. Here we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Drop in. Holding. 10. 5, 4, 3. Try to press out. Go. Ah. Relax and breathe. Ooh. All right. Get yourself some water if you want it. Your chest should feel a little pumped after that. I got a 136 heart rate. All right. Yeah, here's what I want. We're going to work the core a little bit. We're going to go into a supine position. Supine position, hips face up. We're going to come into a boat pose. Your arms are going to come out like this. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. You're locking this leg, pointing the toe like a ballerina. Okay? Lock, point the toe, arms are straight, chest is up. Don't start to slouch and round your spine. Woo! Here we go, folks. What do we got on time? 11 minutes? Oh, we got all day. Here we go. Set of 20. Everybody's up. Right here's the position. One leg's in, one leg's extended fully out. And switch. 1. And switch. 2. Keep that tempo. 3, 4, 5, 6. Take your arms out wide to make it a little tougher. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, burning. 14, 15. You're not the only one. 16, 17, 18, 19, that's 20. Oh, lay it back. Arms out wide, side to side with your knees. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Good job, y'all. Hope this is a good workout for you. I hope you have what you need. You have the resources, the weights, the space, the time, all the things you need. Because, you know, working out online like this, it's not like it happens for free. It's not like it happens with no time investment or equipment or preparation investment. Just like with the gym, you know, with a gym, you got to get into your car. You got to drive there. You use all their equipment, which is nice. And then you drive back, right? So it's the biggest advantage of this style training is, well, you can do it from home with your family. You don't have to leave home. But if you want to leave home, well, that's a whole nother thing. Awesome. The gym's probably your place. All right, bring it on up, y'all. Actually, let's go ahead and roll out our spine a few times. Just roll that spine out 2-3 times. Come up through a crisscross applesauce and find a tabletop position right here. Here we go. What do I got going on with this headphone here? Oh, my sweat is making it sticky. All right. We got push-ups, 10 to 20. Let's hit that chest again, okay? Chest should feel it. You should feel some fatigue. If you're not feeling fatigue at 20, well, pump them out till you feel fatigue. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 14, 15, woo, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 20. We're going to go right hand plank. Feet are going to need to go wide. 3, 2, 1. Right hand's on. Let's go. You should feel this in your right side abdominals. Feel your rib muscles there. And your left foot should have a lot of weight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. 3. Right foot has a lot of weight. Right hip down. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good. In 5 seconds, we have a 50% push-up hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody's up. Drop in 50%. We're on. Try to keep your chin lifted if you can. It's all about the pectorals, folks. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Try to press out. Go. Nice job. Come to your feet, y'all. Woo. 6 minutes left all day. All day. We got all day. All right. Supine, boat pose. 3, we got 20 reps. 2, we're on our buns. 1, everybody's on. Arms out straight. 1 knee bends, 1 doesn't. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Lay it back. Oh, yeah. Lay it back. Now everybody flip over to your belly. And give me a nice cobra pose right here. Elbows are down. Okay, elbows down. Push off your elbows. Look up, lift your chin up. Oh, deep breaths in through your nose. Deep breaths in through your nose, not little ones, 100% full effort. Breathe in through the nose and look up as much as possible. Find the apex of both, and then exhale and relax it a little bit. Then inhale, look up. And exhale, relax. Let's find a child's pose. Child's pose, stretching out the shoulders now. What do we got? Yeah, you know what? We got 4 minutes left. That's like all day. Let's go 3 rounds on this. I'm going to peter out on this last round because I did 5 sets of this on TRX straps earlier today. So my chest is literally quivering right now. Okay. So that means everybody else is up and I get to watch. Here we go. 10 to 20 on push-up. 10 to 20. 5. Your push-up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Your push-up. Let's go. Yeah. And we're trying not to go too fast, right? Just like 1, 2, 3. We got the time under tension component, folks. That's control. That'll fatigue a muscle more because you're pumping more blood into it. You're calling upon it for more stability. It's going to get tired quicker. You're getting more bang for your buck. Going fast, fast repetitions. That's great for plyometric ability, for quick twitch, creating speed, acceleration. But for the arms, I think slow control wins. For the legs, speed and acceleration is a thing. Here we go. Right hand planking. We're going 30 seconds because I ain't suffering with you. 3, 2, 1. Right hand down. Single arm plank. Left hip stays squared. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hand either out to the side or behind the back. Right hip down, folks. Good job. 13, 14, 15. 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Switch. Go. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10. 20. Don't slouch. Keep a strong shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. 1. I saw good adjustments. Relax and breathe. Shake it off. Shake it off. Take a couple deep breaths. We got a 50% down push up and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High push up position. Drop in 50%. And we're on time. Now, don't turtleneck here. Create some space in your scapulas. You want a big puff chest, elbows out wide. Hold it nice and strong. Chin slightly lifted. Pectorals all day. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice job, y'all. And, yep. All right. Here's what we'll do. We're going to close out like this. I want mountain climbers. This is abs, y'all. We're going to go a different direction. We're going prone position, belly down. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every time your right leg comes forward, you count 1 cycle. Okay? We got 30. 30 cycles, 60 individual movements. It'll get your heart pumping. It'll work your abs, your chest, your shoulders. That's exactly what we're doing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. High push-up position, mountain climbers. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Try to keep your chin up. 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Everybody on your back, taking deep breaths. Good job. You showed up for yourself today. You put in some work. You can feel good about that. That's how it should feel. And don't you dare ever show up for yourself, work hard, and then step away from a gym or step away from one of these classes or any kind of exercise session shaking your head in disapproval or disappointment in yourself. Don't do that to yourself. That's just bad manifestation practice right there. Woo! Lying on your back, taking deep breaths. Good job, y'all. Good work. All right, I got top of the hour. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, your effort. Much respect and appreciation. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed that workout. If you do, like what we're doing, if you like what I'm doing online, like things, find in the Facebook group, on my Instagram, on my YouTube channel, press some clicky buttons that make me look good. I would appreciate that. Y'all rock. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See ya.